Enjoyment for training guarantees training consistently, and training consistently will guarantee getting all of the results. So having enjoyment for training is pretty important. That's why it's one of the most important chapters for my school group. But are the simpler ways to always enjoy training before school. First step, build the discipline. First, we need to build the discipline to actually start enjoying our training gradually. For example, we built the discipline by first sticking to a consistent routine we follow effortlessly. For example, it can be a simple time window which we train at before school in the morning. By following this consistent routine, afterward we'll be so adapted, we'll be so gotten used to this time window that we don't even need any reminders or any alarms to wake us up to remind us that it is training time, that we need to train now. By getting so consistent and then instinctively knowing it is time to train without any reminders or that not that much effort, effortlessly knowing when it's time to train, and also in the gym knowing which muscle groups to hit without trying to without any constant checking of what we did the day before or anything like that. By getting so adapted and so adapt to this consistent routine, having enjoyment for our training will be so simple because it won't take that much energy focus to actually go and then train. It will just feel so automatic and a part of our daily routine. But by first building this discipline and then gradually getting so consistent to the point, like I said, we don't even need any reminders, then we can start to enjoy our training as as soon as possible because it is so simple at that point. Second step, having progress weekly check day. Okay, what this is weekly taking a few pictures of how the physique is looking like. How this helps is comparing, especially at the start, because it is so hard to see any results or any progress just because we don't know where to look at, where to actually look at to see where the progress is. So having weekly progress check day helps so much with this, and especially with the enjoyment, because my weekly check day from my week 10 to my week 20 is almost as the same. There's not that much difference than my weekly check from week 200 to week 300 even, because at the start that's where there's the most progress. So by actually seeing the progress and comparing your past physique, your past weekly check days with your current one, having enjoyment for your training will be so much it will be so much simpler, because by just comparing your physique with your past physique and then actually seeing the progress and then the results you're making each week when you are adding the pictures, it will feel so much more enjoyable. And then to find the way I use my weekly check days I have been using for years is in here, is in the description, so make sure to check it out. It will be so simple to follow and make your own one. And it's also the consistent routine I follow for years will be also there, so make sure to check it out. And the third step, the last step, is do the fun more. For example, it could be the any random exercise, any movement, any muscle group even that you specifically like. Do it more, add it more in the routine, add it more in the split. Do it first in your workouts. Just those small adjustments that you could do that will make the overall process so much, even a little bit better. Because in the long run, by doing what's more fun, more, you'll be able to find even more like that. Because for example, mine was forearms. I did a lot of forearms, and then eventually it became my back. By having and then doing what by first knowing and then doing what you like, overall the whole process will be so much more enjoyable. Just do what you like more. At the start it might be weird, it might be some random muscle groups, but gradually it's gonna transition to other muscle groups, other exercises. So at first, just trying to increase what's more fun, and then doing that and focusing on that, putting more of your energy towards that. Overall, it will be much better compared to if you just did some random muscle groups, some random movements that you don't really like, and then you do it with not that much intention and focus or intensity. So by doing what's more fun, what's more enjoyable, overall, your whole training process, all of the sleep, the diet, all of that will just be a lot more enjoyable in time. And training with the like-minded group will increase enjoyment. That's why the school group I mentioned at the start is perfect for increasing enjoyment. So make sure to check it out. I definitely think it is so much more worth it. I'll be putting a lot more information, knowledge on there. My whole 4 years of training will be on there. So make sure to check it out. I definitely think it will be worth it.